So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
And coming out now, the Broncos. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole
You guys
game,
didn't hear me say I
if this
can
team
back,
takes it
did you?
downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
No.
Streams on. I can't help it if you guys are watching this on the top of your lungs.
It's Lindsay, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Goodbye.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked it.
Now I might actually need to start getting a move on.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Block.
Go!
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run here with Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys.
Somehow these guys aren't taking timeouts yet, even though there's a minute left in the OT.
This time he uses quickness to make a play.
I've noticed that.
And that's the ball game right there.
On the right side complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Gordon on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now the timeout comes here. In the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds.
And I'm ready for another disappearing meter kick.
At long last for a potential game winner. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 30-yard attempt.
See you, Chargers.
And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
23. Chargers 20.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Oh, bye.
Our final
And Chargers are eliminated.
Did I get 4 quarters with you in this one?
I lost my game.
A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this
I
whole
think
thing
it's got to come down
I just want
to
you
me
to pay
beating
for my
them.
meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game
Raiders to lose
where
them.
we got us to overtime, and then we get the
I
dramatic
need the Raiders
ending
to
to finish
lose as
things
well.
off as well. What a game.
So
Not
for
too
the
shabby.
Broncos, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will hit the road
I had to
next
make a
week for
56-yarder to
Las
force
Vegas
overtime
Raiders.
with that disappearing
Meanwhile, for
kick
the
meter game.
Chargers, they're guaranteed now a
not
sub-500
surprised.
season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning
job,
ways
though.
next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
I looked it up. That disappearing kick meter happens if there's like 3 seconds left in the game. You're going for a game-winning, a game-tying field goal. It's part of the code. It's not a mistake.
I suppose makes sense then, I guess.
We did a lot of wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan.
Brandon McManus. Who would have thought he'd be the reason I'd make the playoffs?
If it ain't love, if it ain't get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the bakery. We had to get it.
How many players do you have to upgrade?
A few.
That's sort of an upgrade.
Yeah, but they don't assign it to the proper thing that I want. So, because this game is all about, does it fit your scheme? Because you can have high-rated players, and if your scheme percentage is terrible, it still isn't going to work very well.
I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up.
9-6.
You in the way. Either you
Not too shabby.
I'm 6-9.
And it's Raiders week.
Like,
I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end.
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, all 6-9.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah.
I have to win this game.
I had to tighten the plan.
And the AFC is... You're eliminated, brother.
Big partner,
You're eliminated.
I'm not in the playoffs.
Not unless there's some newfangled playoff format that they're doing this year that I don't know about.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Right now, the Browns are 9-6 and in the 6th slot. So Steelers and Bengals are at 8-7 each, and Chiefs are at 6-9. So you're definitely out.
Well, at least Chargers are coming to Arrowhead Stadium.
About to play my last away game for the season. Hey Titch, go fuck yourself, you useless cunt. Can't fuck kick a goal now.
Won't fall take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed.
How many rushing yards was that touchdown? 68 yard, 69 yard touchdown for the Chargers. Great.
Hey Dean, I think he thinks it's great.
Yeah, sounds like he's really enjoying it. Fuck off. It's going to be a sack of shit some days.
Hmm?
Joe Mixon, of all players, just breaks through 3 tackles for a 90-yard touchdown.
Wow. That's pretty,
Joe Mixon.
Hmm. This draft is really something to not behold.
Yeah. No pass interference? Okay.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag, bet you can't do it like me.
Get
all my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet.
Fucking
I can never take a
dawn.
loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping.
All my studs are getting a rest week this week. Don't care that it's
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site, red breed, red tights, at the bar, take flight.
There is some serious graphical glitches in this mode, man.
I just got a pick against me, but I was able to salvage it for safety and a punt return.
Cool.
I'll take that, that's 2 points.
To keep it real, you don't need to wait up, lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go.
Yeah, Vaughn, you're getting the break.
Who's getting what?
Von Miller is getting a break.
Easy.
Yes. Anybody and everybody that could be important to me winning this playoff game is getting a break this week.
Huh, it's funny, we're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's kind of
Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win.
My QB is Jeff Driscoll this week. My backup is my kicker. So, yay! And this is Raiders week too, so everybody be like, nah, I don't want to take a break.
I sat down with my accountant, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look,
that had to be fast.
sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait.
Today, from Empower Field.
Today is the last day of the regular season.
Denver. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver. It's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
No kidding.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders.
Enjoy Father's Day with the
Completion
family.
percentage top 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
24-19.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely want to make the playoffs.
No, your draft pick just got better though. Silver lining.
The offensive line is going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk
Silver lining.
they talk to reporters, hey, we have a
Washington's still bottom in the
that
league.
means something in today's NFL.
They're not top.
And he's going to come up a
I hope
bit
the
short.
bottom
He
did not
needed
come
to
in
get
first
to the
round.
35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Because they were a bit of a dumb side.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker
First
to try
week
and
we
cover
traded
your
first round
back out of
picks.
the backfield, out into open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, their quarterback
guys
in
on
his
the
5th season now.
See you, man.
6'4", it's Jeff Driscoll.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect
Subbed
early,
him out of the
we'll see
game.
some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
I'm going to run as many rushing plays as possible and chew clock.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty
Well,
obvious.
they have
though.
scored in
That'll
2
help them
plays
win.
twice.
Ouch.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll lose yardage
I
on
don't
the
have
play
one
back at the
starter on the
37-yard
field right now,
line.
except the ones
That's
who
going
have
to
glitched
wind up
themselves
a
back
loss of
on.
a full 3 yards on first down.
I've actually managed to somehow get them all off and keep them off.
First carry for Royce Freeman. Now that play is blown
My
up.
offense
Losing yardage
is
back at the
suffering
35.
greatly for it.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
3rd and 15
Yeah.
here after the 1st and 2nd down plays.
Let's see what
in the
happens,
wrong
Driscoll.
direction.
Oh,
And that's gonna
dude
be
drops the ball.
incomplete. The coverage too
That ain't
good
your
there.
fault.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th
The
down.
ball is on.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the
J.K.
game. They've
Dobbins?
got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do?
And all deep in his own
And it's a
territory,
fumble
crosses the
return for a
football.
touchdown.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is gonna be blood bath for Denver
Good old hit
touchdown.
stick on a kick returner.
Boy, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know
that was just...
Well, yeah, the other side.
Boom.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just
Clunk is what I call that.
You're supposed to take advantage of on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This will make it into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules.
So my son Noah is sitting like right next to me, and he's watching intently for like the first time today.
Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain
The
of
goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
We're on the same down marker.
First half.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Carr is 2 for 4 for 12 yards to start the game.
This game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far.
I've got Rosen throwing 100%, so I'm not going to throw another ball all game.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away.
Yep. I can't do that with Driscoll because, well, dude dropped the first ball.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take
I'm thinking about running it though pretty much exclusively.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29.
I can guarantee you the free agency period is going to be a big one for me this year.
Here's 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd
Yeah,
and 5.
can hit it harder for some defensive linemen.
Back to the ground.
You're going to hit it hard for a quarterback, maybe.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard
Yeah, there's not
pickup
much in the
leaves
draft
him
for
with
it,
3rd
so
and 1.
it's your real option.
Witkowski there on the tackle.
I'm not sold on Locke.
On 3rd down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us.
He has gotten...
Joe, we have a tied ball game.
After one,
He has gotten better,
on EA Sports.
so I'll give him that.
Nothing.
But he's still only 74 rating.
Scrimmage, the 37 on first
He makes
and 10.
inexplicable bad plays at times when they're wide open.
You need better than that out of your quarterback.
When he hits those truly bad misses with nobody on him, I'm just like, come on. The random number generator picked right then.
Pass swung out left to his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's okay. You're fine.
Still ended up with a solid game.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Cruising through this
He's
game
got
so
the
far.
first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A gain of 5. First down, Denver.
Basically, the only thing I care about is nobody who's actually playing gets injured.
You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Yeah, pretty much my only care factor in this week.
This one deep for Judy.
And Driscoll throws a pick.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
That throw,
Okay.
Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
So this is my secondary
Situation too,
defense.
isn't it? No matter how hard you try and sprint the field
Bengals are
sometimes,
picking it apart.
there's always going to be a
Funny
traffic
part is
jam, it feels like, towards
my
the middle.
secondary
If there's
defense is
any
actually
type of a
shutting
misthrow,
them out.
or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies
It's
in
the
area,
offense that looks
an
worse.
interception can result.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's dropped
Barr
just
is
before
loving
the
this.
line to gain.
Probably getting his best game of the year
Pickup
against them.
leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
What you doing? Yeah, you're alright.
Carr now on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
I think I'm about to get a moment where I wish I had Brown in the game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think I'm about to get to a moment where my defense is going to get beaten.
35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
2 minutes left in the half.
Clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Oh, it's 2-minute warning as well.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one.
Well, we're just trying to pump through the game. It's not like we're doing anything other than running.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Or trying not to.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Saying that, I do still want to win.
After the incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again.
Definitely not a good idea to lose the first game right before the playoffs.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
No.
Play number 7 coming on this drive.
That's everything sometimes.
Carr to throw again. Aguilar has it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough.
Here. Why does that break out game?
1st and goal. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he finds one
they got a
in the
touchdown.
end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Number 83,
Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved.
7-0. 1 minute till
He's a very
halftime.
good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I got the opportunity at the
From the 6.
double.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1 minute to go.
at their own 27-yard
I got the halftime double possibility at the moment.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you
away for him
and
and
score
might find you some more
when given
game
the
time in the
opportunity.
playoffs.
And an incomplete pass.
Not likely though.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 2nd and 10, Driscoll. He's got his 6'5" receiver.
Way to find him over the middle.
And they worked this
That was
well
wide open.
45. Now the Broncos are going to call
Like,
the first of their
that was so
timeouts
wide open
as they
that
get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
I
in
could have
half
probably
number
hit him.
1. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh,
Able to get
wow.
this to Gordon. And he'll
Go,
work
go,
it
go, go,
across
go.
midfield inside the 45.
Get moving.
A good gain again. That's now 31
30
yards
seconds to
combined
go.
on those
Go,
last
pick
2
it. Come on.
plays.
Hurry it up.
Ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Wow.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, the
And you really can
incompletion,
tell
yes,
when
but
you're
maybe
using a
here
different
not the
quarterback,
worst
that's
thing in
for
the
sure.
world.
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, that's wide
He's got
open.
a
Go,
first
Judy.
down
Go,
and
go,
more
go, go,
inside
go,
the
go, go,
30.
go, 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 go.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
Got it down to the 3. Oh. If Judy had like 2 more speed.
Can't believe it. Rosen's still passing 100%.
Nice.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be
no.
picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They picked it in the end zone.
20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
This cat is
just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and
getting
go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll
New Rosen can keep it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
7 up.
So we've come upon it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Okay, if I could just stop throwing picks, obliterate this thing.
The second half of week 17 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have
Here
it
comes
first
a
to
running
begin
half.
this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 32-yard line.
Oh, this is going big.
Right side. And able to get this one across the 45.
Just threw a beautiful screen.
15 yards on the play, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of
That
yardage
was
on the screen, they sent a
insanely good.
message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Yep, time to start milking the clock.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Same thing I'm doing.
More on that one and another first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows
Really
how to
don't
use his
care if
body
it's
to
showing
keep
red.
defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out
All
who's
I
a tough
care
guy,
about
right?
is that
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
the clock is
But from
now
both sides, they had to walk
rotating
away from that
over
feeling
quickly.
Like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And I just got another first down.
And he's going to be taken down.
Unless, of course, it's a flag for holding. And it is. Illegal block in the back.
Decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
Right.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Man, these dogs in my neighborhood today.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what?
Do
You're
not
going to go
like
back and
them
tell your
today.
offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Guy.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man.
That's another first
complete
down.
to Hamilton. And they'll have it in the red
Oh,
zone.
don't run out of bounds.
Crosses over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Oh no, you pinned me for holding. What on earth am I going to do?
On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he'll take this down
Second
for about
and 8 is
4
like good.
yards, down to the 15.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
Whoa.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And
Another
there's also
holding
a flag
call.
to go with it.
Man. All of these
time the right
Guys
guard
must
sending
have
him
really
back.
bad grip
So
because
many different types of guys rotate in
couldn't
on the
hold the
defensive
goal
line now,
left and
depending
right.
on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And
Except for on the play where I get stuffed in the backfield. They weren't holding that time.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
This is looking... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. What the heck? Why did Netflix just come up on this TV?
Model this force is going to overtime.
The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
And that was an inaccurate pass
from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
on 3rd down.
High-stakes chess match right now.
Chess is
10-7. Made the field goal.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one.
30 seconds left in it. Oh my goodness.
I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your
You wanna
IQ,
guess what just happened?
He was solid on the field goal, but
No.
not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the
No.
40-yard line to start this drive. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Carr and the Raiders come
What happens
first
after
and
touchdowns?
10 at their own 42.
Shit, graphical
Throw from
glitch.
the gun.
Yes.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be
On the
corralled
kickoff,
out
so
across midfield
free
down to the
20-yard
45.
advancement with the ball.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Las Vegas.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw.
They
And this one
really,
goes nowhere.
really
Losing yardage
must
on the play
patch
back
this
at the
thing.
46. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very highly
Because they're
contested
going to
game
lose
to this
people
point. Just a field goal
left
separating
and
these two
right
teams
if they don't.
as we get set for the 4th quarter. Carr completes it. Oh no, he lost the
That's a fumble?
ball. It's
Yeah,
picked up
baby.
by the Broncos.
You know what's fucked? I just got a fumble recovery myself.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Guess
Catch
what?
the ball,
Run
you know there's gonna be
the
some traffic
ball.
somewhere. They
Shit,
gotta
I have a
put
brief
it
review
away
on
and
mine.
secure it as they try and get
Mine
down.
was open and shut,
Well,
definite
1
fumble.
with 3 here to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short
was that
of the
out?
marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Got to figure
they can
now
get that
after
back.
getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
This might be one of those 4-minute drives.
They got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Unless, of course, I keep getting chunks of yardage like that, then it won't be.
Some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the
Go,
football,
Ravens, force it
gain some
again.
yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They get 10
Yeah.
more there, and I believe
Just
that'll be enough
slot
for
the
another
field
first
goal
down
already.
at will.
Well, it is our business
He's won
to
the game.
analyze
I'll
what
let
we
you
saw
have it.
out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it
What's the score?
or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be
I just
careful
scored a
about where you're
touchdown and
coming
went
from, or
6
are you
up.
just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're
What's
coming
the
from,
time left?
obviously, but at this stage,
37
you have to take
seconds.
a few chances as well.
7-yard line.
On second down, they'll run with
Hey,
Gordon.
I've got a
And he's
fully
going to be
fit
close
squad.
to a first
Come
down as he
playoffs.
gets this to the Raiders' 20-yard line. Now it looks like
Injury
we've got a Bronco that's
timeout.
banged up on
J.
the play.
James.
And in week
You're
17, let's
backup
hope this
anyway.
won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside.
He's like,
The
man,
battle in
I
the
was getting some
trenches
playing
never more
time.
important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Nah, we're going GT. Gear up, Jackson.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on
Get
the
your gear on,
ground.
Brown.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the
We're
17-yard
going
line.
GT.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Oh man, I really hope
17
that the
now. Here's a
football
first
gods
and
are kind
10.
to you.
That confidence though just subs on. We're going OT.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Lamar's first throw of the afternoon.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
That's a bad one.
That catch good for only a couple.
2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the
Oh
fourth.
my God, that's how you're going to start defensively.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Hey Bengals, I told you we're going
He's
to
brought
see.
down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Oh no, depending how
We'll
cocky
get a
I am,
timeout
he's
used
not winning by
defensively
1 yet.
with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout
You want to take it
right
to
away
OT
if they
and
can't
win it
stop
there,
him here.
don't you?
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon.
I could rip the Bengals season apart just like that though.
He needs before he's brought down at the 6. And now with
It's
1:52 to
10-7.
go, we get another pause
I
in
have
the
not been
action. A
stopped
timeout
at
here
all.
defensively.
I'm on the
It's first
6-yard
and goal
line,
and a late
and I'm
touchdown
doing
at this
double
stage.
tapping
Could
squares
officially soak this
to
one away.
dive bomb to keep the clock moving.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a minuscule gain of maybe
Well,
a
Bengals,
yard
we have
from
a
the
1-point
6 to the
ball game.
5. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's
Here you go, fullback. Score.
Oh, you're going to leave that pocket open for me?
Oh
Oh no, no, no!
6 to the 5. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are.
What
That's in
just
your
happened?
favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep
I lost.
pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And
Jackson's injured.
oh, you
They'll look to
wow.
throw on 3rd and goal.
I ran the ball, saw the opening, went for it, and he's done a muscle.
what type?
Well, that was absolutely
that's
ideal for
fucked up
them,
here.
wasn't it?
Ah,
Trying to
just
solve
cramps.
this game away. I think one of my
You put him
kids
into the
was
game at the
right
end,
the
that's
time they
why.
had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the
Sorry.
game drives. What makes
Cramps is fine.
Well, when you're able to mix run pass,
You
when
lost,
you're able to
but
control the
Cramps
football
is
and stay
fine.
ahead of the chains,
14
using every
so
cliche
we'll take
I
it.
know.
Did you just
But
try
that's how
going
you
for
get
2
it
for the
done,
win?
because you're not taking negative
Yeah.
plays, and that way you're able to
I
run
had
what
to be
you
in
want to
cramp.
run when you get a chance to call it.
At their own 25.
So Derek Carr in the offense. Down by
17-7, 1
10,
minute to go.
1:04 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here.
Cannot
to
believe
have a
that I did
chance.
this
Here's a
without
throw.
my
He's
main
taken it out
guys.
of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
But then again, it is the Raiders.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Okay,
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands
Must
his
be a hard
coverage,
life for a
realized
dog.
he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Sleep all night. Get some shit in between.
And that will be
Okay.
incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a
They
4th
had to go
down,
for it with such little time
and
remaining.
turnover
And
on
the Broncos
downs.
are going to get the football back in great field position. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
I'm trying a
So look at this. Here's the
61-yard field
unit
goal
coming out. And he
just
is
to
gonna
get a
need to
chance.
bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard
Oh,
attempt.
I'd have gotten it. Oh,
And the kick
yes.
is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this
Stuck
game's
on that,
over.
Otis. 61-yard field goal with the gun.
Already decided the late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
20-7.
Right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care
Oh
of it,
man,
and victory was there.
that was so much fun. That last kick.
So for Denver, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe
10
not
and 6.
exactly what they were hoping for, but a
Can't really
average season nonetheless.
Can't really say much about that.
It'll be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 6-10. And I think you have to say ultimately,
To take a squad that's this depleted
really underachieved.
and goes 10
So
and 6.
I
feel pretty good about that.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Man, if they go 10 and 6 this year in real life, I'll be ecstatic.
When's that start up anyway?
10 days, I think. One more Sunday and then the Thursday night opener. Reason to have KO again?
Oh, look, Foxtel.
Well, even better. I'm thinking about that, to be honest with you.
Foxtel now, it's a good deal.
Can't afford it now, but maybe later
Deal
this
with the
year.
loser remotes. Turned out Jesse was lying on it.
So you good to do the playoffs?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got 2 TVs in my room. I've got footy on one playing on the other.
Well,
Although I'm probably going to lose it, how distracted I'm going to be since it's a Geelong game. Go Blitz.
you made the playoffs. Your GM wants to congratulate you.
Why didn't I get that?
Whole team gains 20 morale. Dude. I didn't play Lindsay at all, and it said, yeah, I probably wouldn't have played Lindsay as much as you did. I'm like, he sat the whole time.
I love those messages, don't you?
Something broken about that. Oh, excuse me. I get to play.
First week.
Do you know who I get to play? Take a guess.
Bengals.
Yep.
Oh. How close that was to being the Steelers.
We did a lot for the wins.
I'll be right back in the next Texas game.
Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top
Patriots
once
and
again.
Texans, that's a
I
big
don't want
game.
it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you
Steelers
gon'
and
jack if it ain't
Bills.
us?
Bills should
LABB
win
to the
that.
bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top.
Still showing the Kansas City badge next to Justin, so he hasn't been
I had
fired
to
yet.
tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Good goal, Gary.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't feel. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem up. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me.
Alrighty. Well, stream will be up. And my goodness.
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation.
Connoisseur, cookies and cream.
I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Okay. That's better. Von Miller's back. Yep. Everybody's back. Cool. Let's go try and win a playoff game. Funny story, I never ever expected to actually play in the playoffs this year. Not at the beginning. This squad just gave me Zero confidence in that. Alright, here we go. You know, very likely that this will be who you play. Very likely.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
Got a feeling the Cats are going to absolutely kill the Bombers today.
How many weeks of the season are there left?
We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Joe Burrow and the
Playoffs sorted yet or no?
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Have you made it?
Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
New England and Houston. So yeah, I'd have to say the winner of this one will play you guys.
If Steelers win their game, then I'll get them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more
it's the Texans and New England.
This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level.
There you go, Steelers and Buffalo.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here comes the Bronco.
Is there an extended playoffs or something this year?
In charge.
And what I
It did look like there was a lot of teams, yes.
Was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees
like
it
8
one way,
games, so that's like 16 for week 1.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
Not in it. That's confirmed.
Right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
2nd and 14.
Outside running today? Not going to happen.
Jay needed that win in that last week.
That's what I thought.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Okay, this is a very bad start.
So some holding over on the left
Extremely
side
bad start.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Lock working out of the gun. He's got his tight end.
It's legend.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16.
Wow.
But they get the conversion anyway.
Cute.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Dunlop, you sit on the field, you have a rest. You apparently need it.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsay. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with
Oh,
Lindsay.
that's a big breaker.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
The horse is hot. Ride it.
On that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now to the air. Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
I talk with so many different coaches as have here along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line.
You let Joe Burrow make the playoffs in his first season.
Effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On a slant, complete to Green. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
We'll see what kind of mindset.
So is it only the number 1 seed that gets a week off?
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Cincinnati.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Bengals nothing.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Finding Green complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them.
Thank you, Vaughn. Way to show up the right
He's the
time.
one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We said it before the game.
Showing up at the right time.
These guys are going to advance in these playoffs. They're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Yes!
And this is intercepted. They'll say
Out of bounds. Oh, that should have been
turnover there in the end zone.
Oh.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
That so should have been picked.
Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes,
I'll
it's
take
only
the stop.
3, but at least they're able to answer
That
back
should have
after
been
giving up
nothing.
the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you
So yeah,
potentially
Pittsburgh,
open the door for them
Buffalo.
to score again, and then you're down 14.
San Francisco, New Orleans.
Ready to head back out there. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position
Atlanta,
that they're in, able to
Philadelphia.
host
A
as
lot of
division
10
champ
16s.
because
Man.
it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
Green Bay,
And it's
Seattle.
often the discussion every time, right? That 4th seed. Should they
Is it
actually be
just
hosted?
you
Because
that got the week
sometimes
off?
It turns out that division winner.
No,
has a
there has to be
lesser
2 that
record
got the
than
week
wild
off.
card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of
Yeah,
doing
but what I'm
things.
trying to say
I
is
gotta tell you, I
AFC.
personally like it. The winning a division title,
Because we're in the
I don't care which
AFC.
division,
We're
how it's
playing the
ranked,
AFC.
it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records.
Texans
but
are,
there's a division for a
against
reason. The
Pittsburgh.
champion hosts the first round.
And
No,
the
they're
first
against
rule of
New
thumb
England,
in building
excuse me.
a team, build a team to win your division.
trying to think
Beat
who's
those teams
missing there.
first, then you go from there.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks
Throw.
this one away from harm.
That was a good decision.
Now it's 3rd down.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going
was
forward. Could have been a fumble.
Very lucky to get rid of that one.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Space to
Oh.
maneuver at the 40. Open man is
Just
going
beautiful.
incomplete. And he's got it across the 50
My
to the
vision
47-yard
is
line.
just
That's a
amazing right
conversion to
now.
24 yards there. Nice play.
At the 47-yard
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
That was
Plays like
huge.
this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Broncos.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
I feel like I'm doing all right.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going
Well,
on here.
feeling
this
can
wild
obviously
card
change in a
weekend
big fat
as we
hurry
begin
if
on
I
the
start
road to
throwing
Super Bowl
picks, but
53 in Atlanta.
so
Here's a
far,
quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13-yard gain yet again.
kind of
just
doing
like
the whole
last play.
pick them apart sort of thing.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22.
Lock now on 1st down.
That's a touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I'm the only AFC team that's sitting
Partner, they
up
found a gap there on the post.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's
Because
really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening.
I didn't
and
quite
exploited
know
it.
how the new playoffs was working, but I think the number 1 seed was the only one that gets a break.
Tack on the extra point.
They're like a second chance or something. No, that wouldn't make sense.
Look it up. Look it up online.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball.
I haven't actually looked it up.
Drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
Maybe you get 2 weeks off?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Because it's uneven. It doesn't make sense that you wouldn't play next week unless you had 2 weeks off.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long
Some
way
light reading there.
They actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Down the picture diagrams work better.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 16 yards, a first down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
That's
and
a
the
sack.
Broncos get there and take him down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Burrow. And that'll be
That's a draw.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
That's a
one
draw.
in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete
An injury.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Top C from each.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
It's a first round bye.
Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep.
Yes.
To the spot.
So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. The guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out
That's
of
a good
bounds
question.
across the 30-yard
I don't have an
line.
answer.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end.
You're going to get the lowest one remaining, I believe.
That's going to bring up third down.
From what I understand from that, I still think that's
Third and 2, now Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. His first
Right now, at this point,
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Bills should win that. Patriots, Texans.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've
right
got
now,
the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Flushed out right. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
The handoff to Joe Mixon.
They're using a lot of time on this one.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And that's complete. It's Green here. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Wow. Okay.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
That roll over my player.
Good enough. Otherwise it would
Gosh,
make it in the
that's
NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Yeah, take a sack, man.
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Oh, give Von Miller his zone. Fantastic.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though.
Fearmonger is now active.
Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for
We
their
have a
first
game,
possession
ladies and
of
gentlemen.
the second half.
We have a game.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And that is just way too wide open not to try.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's Logan Wilson.
That's okay.
There to bring him down.
5 yards. Oh, take that for an opener.
Now Locke on the bootleg.
Oh, you really, guys?
Gosh,
man.
Darren Lee leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment.
My guys can't block anymore.
And it worked very well on that play.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this
Really
possession
terrible
knowing
defense.
that they
I mean,
needed to get a
not
stop.
terrible defense,
They're in a
but
tight ball
terrible
game,
offensive
and they got it done.
possession there.
To force the 3 and out, got the football right back for their offense.
Terrible.
They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Oh, what?
First down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to
Okay.
believe that there are times this game is about
Joe
patience,
Mixon
isn't it? Has had
is-
the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
On the
Just
run,
one big
accurate,
carry
and a
away
bullet
from
pass.
busting this open, that's a good start for him.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
This is anybody's right now. Sack.
Kick it away, and he's taken down. Jarrell Casey. Give him
That
the
was
credit for the sack and a
huge.
loss of 14 yards.
Huge, huge, huge.
You hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. They get 7 there, but it
Oh,
brings up
snap.
4th.
They're going for
One
it.
score down, here we
Ooh.
go. They're going to go for it here.
That's
on
really
4th
early.
down.
Yes, he didn't get it.
And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he
All
had
right.
it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs. They'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario,
wow, guys,
tell you what they're
getting
looking
in my
for,
way there.
and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That was huge.
They'll run on 1st down.
Dude.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
I wasn't watching the game right now.
And now right out of the
really
2-minute
take out of
break.
context.
Get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Did you see that, like, lift up, almost suplex?
Yep.
Another run by Lindsey. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
They're burning their timeouts now. I don't even care. I'm going to run it one more time because that's just what you do right now.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
I got McManus. I've got a 5-point lead. He pushes it to 8.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
So close.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
nope.
next.
I'm doing the field goal. I am not going to take those
In a big spot here.
chances
This from 40
at
yards
all.
away.
Not in the playoff game. No. I'm taking the points.
The kick by McManus
Or
is
I'm getting a
good.
flag and ending the game.
Flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline and take the points.
Roughing the kicker.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe it now.
I couldn't even see it.
That you had begins to flicker out.
I was just watching the 3 points go through the uprights.
Mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
At the Bengals' 10-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be
That's a
brought
gain.
down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Bengals are
It's a
done.
loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know. Get
There's another tick.
Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
All right. Finished off Burrow. That was not easy, actually. Yes, I held them to 9 points, but notwithstanding, that was still not easy.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll force it.
I'm ready. I'll get the Patriots.
I got Steelers. Steelers beat Bills.
Oh man.
Whoa.
That means the Patriots beat the Texans? Wow. I'm gonna have a look at these scores because that's Alright, so New England beat Houston 38-24. Pittsburgh absolutely blitzed Buffalo 24-3. The Saints beat San Francisco 21-3. Eagles pipped the Falcons 17-14. And Seattle beat the Packers 37-27. Wow. So it's Patriots at Broncos. I get another home game. And oh man, this is Cam Newton.
Here we go. Steelers.
Cam Newton, man. Oh.
Geelong were about to lead by about 52 points.
Yowza.
It's only a few minutes into the second quarter.
Wow.
It's fair to say I'm probably not going to be that distracted by that game now.
Oh well. I can definitely tell you who we're playing next week if we both win.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Divisional Round.
I do not like this team.
EA Sports.
Doesn't matter if it's no TV. 12 there now. It just doesn't matter.
Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on
and I'm kicking off.
Cam's not a bad replacement this late in his career.
No. And I think people are underestimating how good he'll actually be this year with a change of scenery.
Seen a few people actually revitalize his career there.
And he's not old either. He's only he's only like 32 maybe. He's been in the league for since 2010, I think, because him and Von Miller were picks 2 and 5, I think, in the draft. That year.
No touchdowns and a pick,
and then they faced each other 5 years later in the Super Bowl together.
You're right. Redemption, revenge. I think they're both on his mind.
Do this.
There we go.
Steelers, you want my ring more than that?
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
Yes,
they do a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tom Davis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Let's see how we go.
No.
From the 30. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Lock. This is the
that's
tight
the
end
sort of thing that changes momentum as well.
Catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Going underneath for Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion.
I'm going for a 4th and inches right now.
What do we have now? 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do?
Trying to stop
You would always go for it.
Got it.
One of those guys.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard
That was
line.
something I wouldn't normally do, but this is the playoffs, so bring your cojones.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Lock. Sets up the screen to Gordon.
Gordon just trucked the heck out of the guy. You still got the stream on at all?
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
Mr. Shoo-Shoo.
It starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Just did a diving touchdown with Drew Luck for the opening score.
I love those dives.
Should just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away.
I think they're my favourite thing to come into the game.
And we're talking about
And then he did the "You Can't See Me" from John Cena afterwards.
And they've done that in this one.
And he's got it.
You know where he puts his hand in front of his face a few times.
Hey Juju, but Marquise.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
You imagine if Juju and Marquise played on the same team together?
Just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Juju can come to, Baltimore if he wants
Back onto
to.
the field come the Pats for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the
7-7.
AFC
That was a
Championship
one-pass
round.
play.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10
One-pass
at their
drive,
own
sorry.
25-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's
75
complete.
yards.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of
To
9
Brown.
yards on first down.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Makes sense.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 30.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there.
Alright, 2nd and 1, didn't work. 3rd one, what are you going to do?
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away
Yes,
right
picked.
now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity.
We're on, Jimmy.
When you can play action them or stick something to
Please
them
tell me
between
that's
the
holding.
2nd and the 3rd level.
Yes. Love it.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Don't care about possession, let's go for it.
Very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to
Especially
do
if they
it
can
in
set up like
college.
that.
So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without.
That's 4th down, baby. Stop them again.
And that is 14-7 my lead.
Dude.
Tackling has become almost a lost art in the
That was like a
NFL
minute,
game.
maybe?
It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this.
They
one.
decided to
3rd
pull
down,
out blitz
they
me.
give them the underneath stuff.
Hmm.
You got to go and make the tackle right away.
That's a mistake.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Oh.
Now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And certainly
Gross.
they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing
They're
defense.
playing
How
like
will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes
1,
you
2,
script
3,
to
4
attack,
guys in the
and
box,
that's what I'm seeing
and
so far.
5 guys, 6 guys. They're playing cover 6 right now. Jeez. Okay. I just ran against cover 6 and didn't work.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
at the 36-yard line.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Got a man that's
Okay.
complete to Hamilton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8
Let's go to
coming up.
Baltimore. Let's have a football
After
game.
1-7-0 on EA Sports.
7-0.
Shootout with the Steelers.
7-0 into 1.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's got his tight end Fan.
Legend.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Lindsay. Give him
Just
3
keep
on
the
1st
clock
down. It'll set up
spinning.
a 2nd and 7.
39-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run
All
because
I
they only
need
picked
right
up
now.
3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Intended for Cortland Sutton.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
7.
Shotgun snap to Lock. He's got his big tight end Fan. And
Okay.
he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
4th and
They
4.
stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Field goal.
One of the money routes for any
I knew it
offense,
wasn't going
the
to be
drag route.
so
tough to defend
simple
because
to
the
beat
receiver
this
can
team.
stop at any point
Never simple
and
to
make
beat this
himself
team.
available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to run to the
And
ball
that
after the
kick
catch
is
and stop him short
good.
of the 1st down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
10-0.
These kickers
2nd
now, it
quarter.
used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly
Fuck's
automatic.
sakes.
And a bad kick to start
Backgrounds of
the
these
next
kickers.
series.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
The 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
That's a user sack.
Take him down.
Thank you very much.
Casey, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Man, I'm getting so many technical glitches right now. It is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot as well.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something
Right before the play, too.
So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do?
I've had a couple
slow
of
him down
selecting a
before
play.
he truly gets started.
It's bad.
Here's Sanu on the catch. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Water just coming
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Definitely did now.
Now Newton. That's caught over the middle by Asiasi.
Newton's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he's got Sanu. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First down.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
Steelers players tackle each other.
And you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So that one will be accepted. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle.
Yeah, you ain't getting in.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Denver's
offense ready to go again. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field.
Wow.
Got the lead. Okay. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again.
Geelong currently lead by 65.
And he'll be hit as he
Yeah,
releases
okay.
it, and that'll fall incomplete. That time he was
Patriots
looking for
defense has
Jerry
decided,
Jeudy, but now
oh, we're
it'll be
just gonna
third
blitz
down.
you full time
So
right
far on
now.
this drive, they've done some good work. They force
Only
incompletions
problem
on
is,
first and second down,
they're
bring
doing
up
it
third
with
and
4
10.
people.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And now the
And my guys are dropping balls left and right.
incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by
Love
the
it when the
offense here in
CPU
first
can just
half.
turn it
After that
on.
possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and the Patriots take over.
James Connors is doing
Julian
well.
Edelman gets ready to take the field again here on offense. You better believe that
I
he's
have
well
no
aware
answer
he
for
has
him.
0 catches right
This is a
now, and
game.
they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
This is a real
The
game.
guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried.
Sakes, put a hand
Because
in
lot of
there.
times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 4 yards.
No
Good
doubt
sack,
that's a very
boys.
good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he returns this to the 22.
You know what I don't understand on kickoffs? There's a dude running at a guy right in front of me, and he doesn't put his arms out to try and, catch him, do anything with him, and he just runs through and hits me, and I'm like, dude, you make that block, I go another 10 yards at least. I'm just like,
Tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half,
it's
and they've had
astounding
ability to
sometimes.
see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Wow!
Without a doubt.
Probably played
One thing, hit him with something else.
Hutton,
Dropped it. They were
catch
looking for
the
him in the middle
ball,
third. He
man.
couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
You have it in your hands. Catch the stupid
Left side
ball.
here, that's the tight end fan. And he's taken
What
down,
you're
but
paid
he's
to
across
do.
the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16.
Catch
Bronco
the
first.
Peterson.
ball.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Dante Hightower on
This
the
is going to
stop.
be a real barn
In the first
burner, I
half, he
feel
was
like.
held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel
Oh
fortunate about
my
that. If they can
God,
actually
that's
get
game.
production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
See you,
and widen this
TJ.
margin too.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke.
Get rid of it.
To his left. And he's just going to get rid of this
TJ
thing.
Watt
To no
injured.
one here. He throws it away.
Doesn't look like he's
And
going to come
now
back
it's
from that one.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up
Ouch.
now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
And it's noticeable.
Always is noticeable when you lose somebody like him.
Being chased out left. He may try and
Oh,
run for this. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the
4th and
close
inches, I'm
fist of the
going for it.
referee.
Game
And
right
that
now
means
where I
4th
wish I had
down.
Devontae Freeman
I like this
fifth.
effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
come on.
Job of Browning, though, 'cause I
4th and
thought
1,
first
got it.
off, he might pick up the 1st down. And he's got the 1st down.
I've gone for
yardage
2
as he
4th
takes it
downs
down
now
to
in this
49.
game.
They only needed a few
And gotten
inches,
them
but still
both.
some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And
Man,
he'll
where
get
did
this
you
in
come
enemy
from,
territory,
Cordy?
but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Who do I need to fire? Because you got in the
Credited with a
backfield
1-yard
about as
gain there to
quickly
make it
as
2nd
anybody.
and 9.
At the Patriots' 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup
Running
on
behind
first.
everybody. And
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
get it.
He completes this
Yes.
to Sutton. And he's going to have the first down at about
Man.
38.
Some of these
He was
hits,
without a
man.
catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
This is the playoffs. You can see the difference in the hitting too.
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, they picked up the first down.
10-point lead.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on
Got
second
this
and
game in
short.
minutes now.
Now, they
I'm doing
struggled to
one of
get
my
it running
patented
on the ground in the first half, and that's
burn the
sort of
clock
continuing
drives.
here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think
I
it's
just
time
did
to
one of
abandon
them.
the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually
I'm
reward
up by
them,
3
especially as
though,
we get
so
deeper
I'm
in the
really
game.
being careful about it.
I did it when I was up by 3 as well. It was stressful.
On second down,
That's a word for it.
it's Lindsay, and he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 20.
You know this place when you're like,
Gain of 5, good
how
enough
in
for
the
first
world is
down.
that not a face mask?
Maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because we see that type of a run.
4th
I get
and
the feeling
5.
the defense
Will
gets a
they go
little tired.
for it?
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they
They
look up
will.
at the scoreboard. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. This is Fant on the short completion. That
Probably
catch
smart, 'cause
good
I wasn't
for
gonna give
only
him
a
the ball
couple.
back.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let
They're gonna
that
give
big
me the
guy
ball back, though.
get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying
First
to get
down
him
my
down.
ass.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Okay, so paint a picture for you.
Solid pickup of
In the third
13
quarter,
sets him up
10-7 game. I'm on the 10-yard line,
First down and goal to
and
go.
1st and goal.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Lindsay.
Strike that. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage
Lost
up
time
front,
out there.
good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in
challenge
bounds
that
and keep the
play.
clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now.
Oh,
They wanna
what?
stay that way.
And not in any
How did I
rush
not get in
offensively.
there?
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little
Wow.
bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Okay,
This path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and punch it in.
got in.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
I'm not scared to call rough and passer in this game, are they?
Melvin
No,
Gordon
they're not.
taking it in.
You
And the
even barely
Broncos
tipped
will
them
add on to their lead.
after the ball's gone.
It's good to make it
All
17-7.
right.
So
That's a
they're
10-point
basically
lead.
a 17
Holy
point
smokes.
drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon.
4:36 to go.
Brendan McManus
They've
kicking
probably
off.
To the
got 2
touchdown.
drives
Here's
max.
McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's
Come
a
on.
touchback.
Come on.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Oh, yes.
And this will be a gain of 5
Pick
as he gets it to
6.
the 30.
Game over.
This possession means so much for
job,
them.
man.
They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 5.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Newton. This is White on the screen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're
yes, 14 inches.
He's going to be a foot or so short. 5 yards on the screen.
Oh, this is it. This is for the.
They're going to try and keep
oh
alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. This is
they got it.
And he's got the first before
Doesn't
he's
matter.
brought down
Running
at
clock.
the 39-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll
sack.
Be brought down
Yes.
by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Oh, come on.
Jarrell
Come on,
Casey
come on.
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
10-point lead,
That
2
catch
minutes
good for
left.
5. It's third down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what
That's
you
a
need.
sack.
And in this
Yes.
case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Oh, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Cover 3 crowd.
So the
to
Patriots
fourth
with the
down.
football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
And that's a yes. Turnover on downs.
This one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Lindsey.
First down, this game is over.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
That's a first down, and that's the game.
Picks up the first. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short.
I don't need another point. I don't need anything. Kneel down.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Going to the championship.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Yes.
The Broncos. So long, everybody, and thanks for watching.
Oh, man. That was a beautiful game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Held Cam Newton to 98 yards. Drew Lock, he had 68 yards today. It was not a day for QBs, let's put it that way. It was a day for defense and running game. Alright, I have got to pee. But then I'll be back for this game. And all I gotta say.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more.
Oh, you're not done yet, are you?
And game over. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, it's ready, man.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to
So yet again, we have made it to this point.
And Bears lost.
Wow. So who's in the championship game for the NFC?
Saints and Seahawks.
Gee.
Saints beat them by 3 in Chicago.
Do you know what I have to say to that?
Suck shit.
No. The Bears lose so many games by that score because Mitchell Trubisky is one of the worst picks they have ever made, and they still stick with him.
What's the definition of insanity again?
Mitchell Trubisky. Well, good luck.
Yep, signed yourself.
And may we have lag free.
Since that's not gonna happen, may the winner go on and win the Super Bowl.
Oh man. It's an achievement in every year of franchise to win the Super Bowl. So one of us will be in the Super Bowl.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in
I was going to get the achievement for playing the Pro Bowl, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not why I'm laughing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
When's the last time we have not had a Snow Bowl?
You know what the worst part is?
No.
Haven't played any game in the snow all season.
Yeah, I know. Me either. This is the first one.
Jesus Christ.
I'm literally crying over here. Sorry. It's just... Oh. You just have to go. I mean, come on. Oh look, Locke's waving his arms in the air.
Get behind us, Hawaiian fans!
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon.
Oh
man. As he's taken down at the 23.
I just don't know, man. It's just insane. It really is. It's just painfully obvious. It's just painfully obvious it was going to happen.
On 2nd and 7, Lock on the slant.
And of course, here's a holding pass. Oh. Oh.
Well, this crowd does not like that.
Jeepers.
Understandable reaction from
I got like a 2-second late user hit stick
but you and I both know they're going to take
care
of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Can't really say much about that. Except for it's always possible. You do a user hit stick sometimes and they dive and yeah, it just doesn't work out.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards.
That one would have been a whole lot better if, I don't know, he wouldn't have done that weird little juke at the beginning without me asking for it.
Turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Seems a bit weird.
Come on, Ravens.
On 2nd and 12, Lock.
Okay, guys.
Didn't think he was going to go ground him for a second.
Yeah. He would eventually have gotten there. He's not very fleet of foot. Plus, my guy's letting everybody and anybody through. Doesn't really make sense. Or help. Wow. How did that guy decide to do that right then? You saw that, right? He was wide open and he just turns around. I'm like, really? That makes no sense for him to do that. Did you watch the replay?
Why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team
looks like the
side,
kick meter's still bollocks.
and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
That is the biggest issue with this game.
And this one off to
among them.
Tackled by Derek Wolfe. Remember, he used to be on the other sideline with Denver.
They fix that one, you can play the rest of the game.
The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot
Until
of big
it's all
plays
fixed,
to be
but it
broken.
really all needs to be fixed.
Yeah, the hitching with the graphics is my worst possible outcome.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is tackled inside the 40,
Well done, Logan.
to the 35. 17 yards on the
Didn't shit
catch and
yourself
run.
when you
It's a
stuck by
first
yourself
down.
back there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Seriously, Locke, stop waving your arms.
Just trying to get the home fans behind him, even though he's the away team.
It's a glitch. 100%.
Poor Drew wasn't that gifted in school by the sounds of it.
Actually, he went to a really good school in Missouri, so I don't think that's
First down, Broncos.
the thing. But yeah, doesn't matter.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Come on, guys. Wow.
He goes. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle,
Man.
but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on
I
the
don't
ground?
know, man.
He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
It's his running back, Melvin Gordon.
And that
And he'll be
is
brought down
what?
somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
How is that a
I think
face
this one's going to be a
mask?
face mask.
They call some things face masks, so I'm just like, eh?
Let's see that's a
So
face
now
mask. We didn't even
factoring
wrap
in the
around the
face
head
mask,
in any
here's
way.
1st and 10.
Yeah. It didn't make much sense.
Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I've noticed a lot that cuts are not working today.
And 10 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Oh, quarter.
I didn't realise it was that close.
I was watching play clock, not game clock.
I was doing the exact same thing.
So, reset. Do it again.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. The quick slant caught.
He's in.
He is
Fuck
into the
off.
end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Fuck you
From
doing,
10
Nicholson.
yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Brandon McManus.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
It's the game. It's the game's kicking meter.
Oh, see how I go on offense for the first time.
6 apiece as the kicks away.
It's a tie game. It's like 0-0 again.
Made at the 25-yard line.
Ooh, three-quarter game.
Ouch.
At their own
Dislocated shoulder.
25-yard line.
That's tough.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mm.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Ooh.
That will be incomplete.
What was that?
Yeah, I was asking the same thing.
It
was a ball that was meant for Peace and it just went nowhere near him.
It must have been the crossbody throw or something.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
Must have been. I mean, crossbody throw in the snow, anything could happen.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
3 guys riding out of
is the
bounds.
distance on the punt there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
All right.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Why did you pick that hole? Yeah.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Why did you pick that hole? Title for 16. I've been watching too much B99. Oh man, that wedding one was awesome.
Gets it to Gordon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before
the end of season 5, the wedding. That was amazing.
3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So
I thought they knew they were canceled, and that's why they were doing that. But then they decided to stick the. I haven't watched any of season 6 yet, so don't tell me what happens. But then they decided to stick the commissioner's letter right at the end. Whoa! What was that?
How was that not picked?
Dude just cut off his route when he was in mid-run.
1st down as well.
1st down, Denver.
Yeah.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
I'm just gonna go with done up.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Touchdown. Philip Lindsey, 30 yards. ends, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
Okay.
Have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much
So the second kick was better than the first.
First half as the kicks away.
Of course.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson.
Yes! What the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard
line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They look to throw. It's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he finds some open field here. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Locke to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
What a crock of
Another
fucking shit.
timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining
I'm about to
here
rage
in the
quit this
2nd
lag.
quarter.
It's fucking ridiculous.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Lindsey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Oh, torn labrum.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
And his
if
last
I'm
name is
them, I
Buck.
get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through. And you can bump the lead up to 9. It's 15-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within one score and striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
I'm going to assume you didn't know where you were on that one.
No, I didn't even press the button to call for it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game.
Okay.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First down, here's a run with Peterson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He was brought down by...
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
They run again with Peterson.
Oh, man.
Score check on the 40 and Irving. Skater carded off.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
You just want me
Now
to
that's
as
the
well.
way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork.
How do you say? It's a one-point game.
And you find a way to pick
Marcus
up first
Brandon's
downs.
injured.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Uh-oh, I need a timeout.
It's Peterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard.
Sorry, man. I thought somebody was injured really bad.
Yard line.
From what I heard, it was sounding like it.
Second down and 7.
I'd reply to messages anyway.
Okay.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. A 10 carry now for Peterson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
That was a massive amount of injuries in the last 5 seconds.
On that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's no good.
I hang it out right, and I'm going to hook it to the left.
That's the second
I hit a
extra
perfect
point
hit.
he's missed so far.
Fuck, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker to kick
I've
off for
done that
Baltimore.
again
So
as
with
well
the missed PAT in his
before.
rearview
I just
mirror, he goes
decided
back out to kick this
I'm never
one
doing
off.
that again.
This will make it into the end
I only do
zone.
that because I just hook every kick for
Returned.
it.
It'll come out to the
I'll
25.
hang it out to the right. That'll make up for it.
Yeah.
I'd be the one throwing the meter.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their
Yep.
next drive. And last
So
time they
annoying.
got 3 points, but it was a chip
Yeah, it
shot
is.
field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip
Yeah,
shot
it
field
is.
goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for
The
6
old
points.
kicking the
But
invisible
let's not
ball
remember
off his
they
hand.
did put points on
Yeah.
the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And
That was
in
one of the
this league,
weirdest
you
things
take
about this
points when you
entire
can get 'em.
game.
Not easily done.
When the ball's not actually
Ball
there.
at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
The other thing, it is really hard to see stuff right now.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And they nearly
You're
get
not
this
wrong.
all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards
It must be
there on
like
the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his
right
worth in
before
different
sunset
ways?
or
Had the
something.
big play in the run game the
Because
play
it's
before.
like
This time, they go right back
partial
to his
lighting,
passing
partial
game, and comes through
sunlight,
with yet another
and it's
big
like,
play.
man,
That's
they
why
really
you
could have
work
done
out
that
so
one
hard
better.
in the offseason so you can stay
And the
on the
snow,
field
for
and
instance,
accumulate big plays.
is also really painful.
Midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
So all of those stupid things combined.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The
So,
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
nasty.
Tastes like raspberries.
From midfield, here's Locke. Escaping the
Yeah,
pressure right.
gone.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Locke.
Wow.
As he throws
Okay.
there, incomplete.
Intended for
The guys don't block.
brings up 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Shouldn't we fucking get on the ball?
And a nice
All right,
job
okay.
here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Peterson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight
All right,
in,
let's make some
positive
injuries in
game.
the
Just
second
keep that
half.
clock ticking.
Yeah, there is, man.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They give it off here to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To throw is Jackson on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Barn burner of a finish.
Shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Wow.
All the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Pick up there, 20
wow.
yards.
That right there is why wide receivers
and we've got a 1-score game.
That was insane.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here.
Utterly insane.
1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Yeah, guys.
He's
Walk.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the
It's
game.
called block. Do it.
I think I've ever seen Calais Campbell dance, but
Facing 2nd
Yeah,
and
me
19.
neither.
Back to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 7. First down, Denver.
7. First down, Denver.
Now Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
First down, Broncos.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke.
That's a flag for holding.
No,
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here.
I knew they were going to call it, and I didn't even
down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the side.
I ran past it.
When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway,
Really?
take the points and keep moving.
To throw his Locke.
I mean, it was still a.
And this is caught.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point game.
It was still a touchdown, so I
that
mean,
gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees it a field goal going
it's not like it changed the outcome of anything.
Because that's all you care about. Not getting beat
Yeah,
at this
no,
stage. At least give your team a
truth be
fighting
told,
chance.
yes. But,
Fair catch
you know.
made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
It worked.
All the time. They know what they want to get
It just
done.
didn't look like it did for a while.
The great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Fuck!
Big turnover there. These guys will get the football back.
And that
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go when I'm alone? Not on the phone when I'm on my own. They don't know